So it's 6:30 on a Tuesday night, and I just got back from a pretty long, stressful day at work. I wanted nothing more than to crawl into my bed and head to sleep right away. But I knew I couldn't do that. I had way too much homework due for my Thursday night class. So I decided to get to work. It wasn't long after that my husband Kevin came in from work and came over, gave me a kiss on the forehead, and plopped himself right on his favorite recliner. I didn't really care too much until he turned on the television. I looked at him and I was like, "What are you doing? You can clearly see me studying." I had my laptop out, my notebook ready. It's what I do every single night. He kind of looked at me and just said, "Yeah, I know you're studying, but I want to play my video games." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I basically told him that he knew this is where I studied. And he said, "Well, doesn't matter. You decided to put the new TV here." I knew what was going on. We had just bought a brand new 4K ultra high definition television, and he barely gets the chance to play it. I decided to try and let it go and continue studying. But that's when it got really loud. All of a sudden, his video game noises were just too much for me to handle. I gave him a nasty look, and what did he do? Turned up the volume. I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" All of a sudden I hear guns going off, grenades going off, the whole shebang, and I was like, "That's it. I am done." I stood up, looked at him, and I was like, "Turn off the TV or I'm gonna do it for you." He looked at me and he was like, "I dare you." So what did I do? Me being a smarty, I went over and shut off the television and turned around feeling pretty proud of myself too. He looked at me with this kind of smirk on his face, and I was a little bit confused. I kind of looked at him and I said, "What's the face for?" He looked at me and said, "You didn't turn off my video game. You turned off yours." Turns out he was playing my character, the one that I had been working so hard to keep a no-quit streak, and I just ruined it. I was pretty pissed off, but I couldn't do anything about it. I just had to kind of accept it. He came over to me and put his hand on my shoulder and was like, "Yeah, I love you, but you could be a pain sometimes." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, but so can you. So, can you go upstairs now, please?" And he basically just was like, "Yeah, I'll go upstairs."